This is Eve, and I would like to say hello to my BBF, and that is my big, beautiful family. Again. Okay, so this is part three of Dating 101, and I left off at stage 9 through 12, which is hand to body, mouth to breast, touching below the waist. Every time I say it, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Okay, and sexual intercourse. Okay, and let me just tell you something. I'm 42 years old. I'm 42 years old. Hopefully, I still look good. But um, and let me just say this too. I can count the number of men that I've been with on both hands. and and I just and I married two of them. So I just want to say that you know, I've learned a lot of things. I've learned a lot of things over the years, and it's just a pleasure to be able to share them with you. And I just want to tell you this story, and I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to start. Anyway, I met this guy years ago, and oh my God, he was so handsome. He was tall, he was dark, he was just beautiful, and he had light brown eyes, and I just love looking at him. I just love looking at him. Anyway, and I'm just going to say this. He was able to get me. I want to say more easily than he should have been able to get me because he was so handsome. And after we were in the relationship for a while, he was just so insecure. I mean, I'm like, what is the problem? I mean, you're the beautiful one. I mean, what's the what's the problem? Will you leave me alone? He was just so jealous. And so, hindsight is always 2020. But years later, I realized that I now know why. I couldn't understand why then, but I know now. When you allow a man to get you too easy, he becomes threatened. And it's not that he doesn't appreciate it. It's just that, if he feels like, hey, if I got her that easy, what's stopping the next man from getting her just as easy? So it causes problems. It causes problems. So don't be too easy, and that's the same reason why you shouldn't have sex on the first date. I know there's a lot of blogs or vlogs out there about sex on the first date, telling you it's okay. It's never ever okay, because it goes back to what I was just telling you. You got two people who they have sex on the first night, and where do you go from there, for one? And for two, they're thinking like, well, hey, she slept with me on the first night, or he slept with me on the first night. They probably out there sleeping with my best friend right now. Because it causes problems. It just causes problems. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, it's hard to trust when you start like that. It's just hard. That's why you got women over here, and you look at another woman, and she about ready to tear your head off. And the man, you look at another man, that's how violence comes about. So just don't do it. Just be careful, and don't do it. And so let me tell you, when it comes to the stages 9 through 12, I just want to say that these stages are reserved for the marriage bed. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Eve, this is 2009. That is so prehistoric. Are you kidding me? You got people living together. You got a woman living with a man. She's doing everything that a wife does: cleaning, cooking, having kids, but she has no rights to him. You got a man doing everything for a woman, buying her this, buying her that, but he has no rights to her. You know, you know, that's why you got 5 women who have 5 kids by 5 different men. You know, it causes problems, ladies. It causes problems. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a act like a wife if you're not a wife. Don't pretend to be a husband if you're not a husband. Just don't do it. It's just, it complicates things. It complicates things. Okay, so with that said, um, you know, so that is the 12 stages of dating. And I hope you have gotten something out of this. I really do, you know, because if, and as I said, I have tested these stages. I have gone out and tested them on men to see if they work. And they do. They do. And hopefully you'll listen to your big sister Eve, because I'm going to always come to you with information that has been tested, you know, tested, because I want you to learn, and as you know, just like I have learned, you know. So I just want you to know, I always give you the very best when it comes to the information that I bring you. And anyway, I just want, oh, don't, before I forget, this is, can you see this book? Let me see here. These webcams can be a little tricky. All right. Okay, it's called Life on the Edge by Dr. James Dobson. Yes. And you know, it says that it's written for the ages of 16 to 26. But let me tell you something. When life has not gone the way that you think it should go, sometimes we have to go back to the beginning and start again. So this book, you know, you can read this book if you're 60, if you're 70 and your relationships have not been fulfilling. Read this book. I mean, it can, I've only gone over a very small, a couple of pages in this book. This book is like 300 pages. It's so much information in it. And just go buy the book if you don't read it right now. And some people won't, because some people are not at that place in life where they're ready for this type of information, you know. So sometimes when you're young, especially, you think to yourself, well, hey, you know, I don't need that book. You know, I know everything already. You know, who's to say that I would have you know, heeded this information when I was 16, but I'm just glad that I have it, you know, now. So anyway, yes, get this book, and you know, hopefully you will, you know, just, you know, get something from it, because that would make me very happy. And thank you so much again for coming to see me. You know, I just really, really appreciate it. And hopefully you will come back, because I have so much. I mean, this is just the start. You know, this is just starting for me, and this is just a start, because I have so much information to share with you. And especially, you know, whether you're a young woman, older woman, whatever, you know, I'm here to share information with you, and I'll never hold back, because the way I see it is, you know, 1,000 years from now, what difference do it make? So what your opinion of me does not matter as much as it matters to me that you learn what you need to learn in life. And I learn different things every day. And you know, I'm one of those people, hey, well, I'll eat the fish and throw away the bones, because I listen. You know, sometimes when you're learning, you just need to listen, and you'll get the information that you need. So anyway, once again, this is Eve, and remember, Eve is everywhere getting the information that you need. And I just want to say goodbye for now to my big, beautiful family, and come back and see me, because I'm going to be putting some really good stuff out there, really good stuff out there for you. So I want to say goodbye for now, and you take care, and I'll look forward to seeing you the next time. All right, bye.